Views expressed by Casters Guild members are only the opinions of that member, and that could change from day to day. Guild members may use mature language, but that in no way means they are mature. Listener discretion is advised.
The nexus of the multiverse is opening, and more exciting things are pouring through. Is Jimmy Woo Mephisto? Who is Captain America? And which guild master has been replaced by a Skrull? That's the spell we're casting tonight on Casters Guild. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's episode of Casters Guild. I am your guild master, Rick Perry, and the true son of America.
I was like, oh, great. He doesn't have one this week, so I don't have to think of one. What? And I am Baron Kane, and yes, my other leg is flammable, which is the same thing as inflammable. That's a deep cut there.
And joining us again is a returning guild member. Feel free to introduce yourself.
I'm Ray Silvertongue, and I didn't realize we were doing bits, so I'm very ill-prepared.
Oh, don't worry. I know we do it every week, and I don't prepare.
Which is probably the best bit that we actually have.
I'm just like, I'm here, and now I'm panicking.
It's the fact that every week I give myself a new title, and every week Baron goes,
No, okay, well, to be fair, to all you people at home that can't see us right now, Ray did do a card trick as soon as he introduced himself, so there's that.
Also, last time you were on, you introduced yourself as King, so like you outranked us both. So
right. I forgot. Oh, that was. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, my first name Ray means king. That's why I did that. How obvious.
All right.
Welcome back to the podcast, Your Majesty.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, Your Majesty. Highness is like Prince, right?
I don't know. I don't care. I would accept my liege. Go for it. Have a ball.
Have to. We don't care.
3? That's pushing it.
That's nuts.
So it's...
I'm so angry I laughed at that.
That's the only reason why I'm laughing right now. It's because I saw you laugh.
You saw me laugh and then immediately get really angry at myself.
This is going to be the episode that we wish we were on YouTube for.
Yes. Oh,
we missed. Our listeners missed the card trick. They missed the face. Oh man.
Oh well.
So, it's been a little less than a year, and for most of this year, we've been starved for MCU content.
Starved, I tell you. Oh my god. Who would have guessed that when we first did our first episode that we would come back into this with only one fucking thing to talk about?
There's two.
Yes, you're right. There is two. One full thing, I should say.
Yeah, that's valid. I'm really, really angry about that, by the way.
There was also at least one movie that we didn't talk about. I think.
Oh.
So, there was a Far From Home. I think hadn't come out last time we did an episode.
No, we talked about Far From Home.
Yeah, we talked about Far From Home.
Yes, we did. We did talk about Far From Home.
Jeez. I mean, I think it literally just come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a couple weeks after it had come out, I thought.
Uh-huh. It was recent. It was recent.
Right, yeah.
Was it?
Yes.
So, geez, there really are no other movies. It's just... man.
Now, to be fair, the one full thing that has been released it's essentially, a 6-hour movie, but...
Oh, yeah.
Was Black Widow out last time?
No, Black Widow still isn't out.
It's still not out.
Right.
It's still not
Sorry,
out.
I got tricked because all of the merch came out at Ulta. So.
Well, I'm actually kind of excited about the release date of Black Widow because up until the Crisis, my wife and I had a tradition because our anniversary is May 7th. And every year around May 7th, a new Marvel movie was released. So we would go on a date and watch whatever new Marvel movie just came out.
Yeah,
and
see,
of course,
that was my thing for my birthday. Yeah.
And of course, I didn't get to...
You would take Rick's wife out on a date?
Yeah, no, I just would be like, "Hey, Tiff, come on, it's time to go."
Wow. Okay.
I didn't even know her. I was just, I knew in my head it was like, and then I would forget about it for the rest of the year.
Tiff has the same powers as the mutant Forget-Me-Not.
Oh, that would be a pretty badass power, honestly. Say, hey, how's it going? Not bad. All right, well, you don't know me.
It's just like, I'm sorry, who are you again?
And every year, Tiffany got to go to the theater twice and see it twice. So, there's that.
Well, the fucked up thing is she remembered the movie, though.
Nothing else. That movie was in her head.
It's like, you know what? I think I've seen this before. You sure?
But anywho, so I'm very excited about the fact that after the Crisis and having to skip that for a year, skip that little tradition for a year, being able to go back to it and possibly see Black Widow in theater for our anniversary.
Yep. My daughter and I actually have not missed a single Marvel movie since she has been old enough to go to Marvel movies. I think that
you have to be to go to Marvel movies.
I mean, not 2 months old.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Not
like, is that the threshold though?
I mean,
is it like once you're 2 months old, once you're more than 2 months old, you can go to Marvel movies?
I think there's a sign at the theater that says that. I think you have to legally be allowed to eat popcorn.
Is that illegal?
What?
I don't know anything about children. I'm just like, yeah, sure.
I'm realizing this, and I'm just fucking running with it. Oh, wait, no. But on the real, don't give a baby honey. Don't give a baby honey.
Yeah, seriously.
We're not even kidding. Don't. Just in case you have a baby and you have a jar of honey, don't mix. They don't mix well.
Yeah, and even that because I've read the honey container, because I'll read anything.
And also,
I think it's because it attracts bees.
Anything that includes peanuts, like maybe have a doctor on hand before you give your child peanut butter for the first time.
So no Thai food. No Thai food for your baby.
This was supposed to be about Marvel.
I was trying really hard to hold it together.
So eat Thai food when you watch Marvel movies. That's not fair. That's probably a good mix. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
I don't even know where we were going with this.
They went to a shawarma place once. They might go to a Thai place in the next a
shawarma bees.
Okay, but like when I was living in Michigan, we would go to a Marvel movie, and then there was a shawarma place right next to the movie theater, and we would go and eat there either right before or right after the movie. That was like a thing.
That's awesome. I love shawarma.
And just to verify, I believe that her first Marvel movie was Iron Man 2. And
she's been in it for a while.
That came out in 2010. Yeah. And because the first Iron Man and the Incredible Hulk came out in 2008.
Yep. So
she wasn't even born yet.
I think the first Marvel movie that I saw in the theater, I think, was Thor, actually. Which I think was 2011.
That sounds right.
So, the Spawn has been watching Marvel for longer than me.
Yep. Wait a minute. Oof. When did Thor come out? Oh, Thor Dark World was 2013, so 2011 sounds right.
Yeah.
I haven't missed a Marvel movie in theaters, and I'm not talking MCU. I'm talking a Marvel movie in theaters since X-Men. Since the Fox X-Men.
I mean...
I was like, wow.
I saw the original X-Men.
That's 20 years, bro. Are you cool?
I saw X2. I did see X3,
Mhm.
and then I refused to watch another X-Men movie in the theater.
Oh,
No,
you know
I
what? That's fair. Like I shouldn't give myself that particular prestige because I did not see what's the Wolverine movie that came out after Origins? Because I saw Origins. There was the one where he was in Japan.
It's just the Wolverine, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
I
just
did
the
not see
Wolverine.
that one. I did not see that one in theaters.
I saw that one in theaters. It wasn't
I did
bad.
not see that one in theaters. I think the only I didn't see any of them except for the newest one in the theater.
Oh, me and the Spawn went to go see that one. That was good.
It was, bro. I cried.
I was holding my daughter's hand for the end of that movie.
Oh. Like it's cute, but it's so sad. Wow.
Oh, if I could tell you how many times we've cried watching movies, wow. At least 8. We've cried together watching at least 8 movies.
I mean, is that good?
Yeah, it was great.
Yes, absolutely. That's an excellent thing.
Wolf Children. Oh man, we were a mess. Anyways, that's not Marvel.
I don't. Okay. I don't emote well, guys. That's what it comes down to. Like.
That's fine.
This is really half the fun.
The fact that he doesn't emote well, by the way, that's what we're talking about being half the fun.
Oh yeah. Just to be clear.
Sometimes people are like this, and I'm just like, thanks. Yes. Go. I left my cat on the stove.
God, I hate it when that happens.
All right. So Marvel, end of 2020, beginning of 2021. So
Right.
Well,
obviously,
should we talk about what we have seen, or should we talk about what we are hyped to see coming out? Because with the way this fucking schedule is,
I figure let's start with what we have seen, right? And then
Okay.
I'll do what we did for the Star Wars episode and start going down the list.
cool. Oh shit, that's just even this year is a mess. Good lord. Anyways, WandaVision.
All right,
What
WandaVision and why Jimmy Woo is Mephisto.
First off,
He's not.
it was great to see John Krasinski get a role in there, but I'm sad that he wasn't.
You're getting this joke again. Damn it! Look, it was just funny enough to get a chuckle out of me during reintroductions, and now I'm just laughing at the fact that you had the audacity to do it to me twice.
My middle name is Audacity. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking about changing my last name to Jones. Just what? Anyways.
To
God damn
Jones?
it.
Yeah, I want to be Audacity Jones now. It sounds cool. I feel like I'm from the 70s. It's Audacity Jones.
Does that sound like a good time to you?
I mean, I'm not really a good time anyway, so why the fuck not?
It seems
You know,
like a
fair.
name that would be written on like a Pulp Fiction Private Eyes door.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Audacity.
Yeah. 100%. Sounds like something my dad would write.
It's like the client walks in. I'm like, wow, you look like shit.
Jesus Christ.
So, Jimmy Woo. Can we talk about
Uh-huh.
how he needs his own show with Darcy?
100%. It needs to be like the Marvel's version of the X-Files.
I just
my
love
God.
Darcy so much.
Oh, me too. Me too, on multiple levels.
Same.
But yeah, I mean, first off, I love Kat Dennings, right?
Mhm.
She's been my celebrity crush for years, and then for them to bring her back into the Marvel MCU like this, Oh my god, I was so excited.
Yeah, I was really scared that we'd seen the last of Darcy.
Me too.
Like, I was terrified. I was like, man, but she was so good. You know how much fanfic I read that was just like shoving her in the Marvel universe because we wanted her back in there.
Yeah, she had me at what's a meow meow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But it's like, but really, you sit back, don't take WandaVision into account. Sit back. How could we fit her back in? There's no way I could think of a plausible, especially after Thor Ragnarok. It's like, okay. Mm-hmm. There's no way that those two characters would fit in there anymore.
But Love and Thunder, I mean, like with Natalie Portman behind the hammer, you know what I mean? Then, like, I don't see how Darcy's not going to play a part.
Somehow. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like they closed the door on Darcy, and then they're just like, all right, we're just going to kick it open now. It's like, we don't see how you could do it. This is how we do it. That's fucked up. I love it.
That's Marvel. That is Marvel. That is. I have no idea how you're going to pull this off, and they're just like this.
Allow me to correct myself. Dr. Darcy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dr. Darcy.
But yes, an X-Files style show with Wu and Darcy would be my dream project, I guess.
Oh yeah. And all they have to do is just investigate the lesser known Marvel weirdo people.
What if they have Wu and Darcy host What If?
Oh, that would be so good.
That would be cool, but too late.
Yeah.
The Watcher's already hosting it, so.
They could guest star. It's fine.
Well, they probably are, because every Marvel movie is getting a What If episode, so
yeah,
the chances of them being in What If is pretty high.
That's fun.
And Wu, what a fucking sweetheart! How dare they introduce him in the movie with Paul Rudd? Also a fucking sweetheart. Mm-hmm. I don't understand. They are just breaking the sweetheart mold with those
and
two.
Then giving him the best arc in all of Marvel.
Right. It's so subtle. Mm-hmm. That card trick. As soon as he fucking did that, I lost my mind. I shut off the episode. I went to bed. I thought it was over.
Oh.
Well, that was it. I was like,
there it is.
Season finale. Great.
Here we go. I've got to go sleep now.
Then I wake up in the morning and Eric Voss is talking about all this weird shit, and I'm like, oh, well, I guess I better go back.
But yeah, since I know I've been doing this a lot this season, but since I know we're going to talk about a lot of the stuff we loved about WandaVision, here's something I didn't like. Why we got to all of a sudden do like mid-credit scenes and post-credit scenes on like random episodes.
That was weird. I guess I didn't think about it before, but now that you pointed it out, yeah, that is pretty annoying.
Like the first time it happened, I didn't watch it because like credits started and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Turn off the TV. And then like the next day, everyone was like, did you see that post-credit scene? And I was like, no. Like what post-credit scene? And so then I had to go back and watch it.
A warning at like the beginning of the episode.
And before anybody fucking comments, the please stand by doesn't count.
It does not, because it was on the end of every episode.
I just know some smart ass is probably going to say something.
Oh, they said please stand by. Shut up.
There's no Audacity in this podcast except for Audacity Jones, so leave it out.
Jesus Christ.
Audacity Jones, the recurring character of season 2 of Gaster's Guild.
He's my alter ego.
Next episode, like you better not say that you don't have something like a joke to introduce. You can be like, and I'm Baron Kane, also known as Audacity Jones.
Though I will say that if I introduce myself as I'm Baron Kane and I don't have a name to put in here, would be quite audacious.
That would be audacity. Now you're torn.
Anywho.
Yeah, at least in the theater, there's going to be an end credit scene. First of all, because every Marvel movie has an end credit scene. And second, they don't turn the lights on.
Right.
When the lights don't come up, you go, okay, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna watch this end credit scene. But at least you get that warning.
Mm-hmm.
At some theaters, anyway. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that is true. I've been in one, and it was like
because
the lights came on.
Our theaters here, the lights just came up, and everybody started leaving, and I was like, "You guys know, you should know by now. Come on, where are you going?" And then it was like me and like 5 other people. Yeah, well, do you remember when you could go to a movie theater and there were like a fuck ton of people there?
Yes, damn it.
Just had a really weird, like, the world shifted moment, and I just wanted to share.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
But yeah, like, what the hell?
I was talking to Baron about during our reintroductions episode about how like our first introductions episode 1, I started talking about the crisis, and I was like, we'll see if people still remember what that is by the time I upload this podcast. And here we are, a year later. I think people still remember.
I get the vibe.
Oh well.
But anywho.
Oh, I will say this too, just because I mean I'm sure we're going to put it in the comments, but really from here on out, please be warned. Spoilers. However, if you're that concerned about spoilers, you would have already watched WandaVision by now. So if you haven't watched WandaVision, you're listening beyond this point, and you are butthurt because you just heard a spoiler. Get over yourself. Again.
Yeah, we used to say it every episode. We just kind of stopped because, like, honestly, you should know by now. Like, we used to say, like, if you haven't seen this yet, why are you here?
Well, I will say, go
watch it, then come back. This is for the stuff.
Yeah. Well, and I will say this, that, you know, when we do talk about Falcon and Winter Soldier, I get it. It just came out. You may not have had time to watch it. Just be warned, there will be spoilers. Anyways.
Well, I mean, like,
man, I'm so excited.
The only episode that's been out at time of recording is episode 1.
Yeah.
And this will come out like 2.5 weeks after that episode has been out. So, like, you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. So fuck you.
You've had time.
Forget all I said. Skip right to that. Fuck you. If you get mad, then this is your own fault. Anywho, I will say that I think unless they do some kind of fix on it or something like that, I really I don't mind that the real Quicksilver wasn't in WandaVision.
Mm-hmm.
I don't appreciate them using Evan Peters for that.
Yeah, it was pretty cheeky.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, I get it. The audacity. Okay, so Paul Bettany saying, oh, you know, there's someone that I really wanted to work with, and no. Now, I loved that. That was great. That was clever. It was funny, and it just shoved it in people's faces. The Evan Peters thing, that's like someone thought it would be a funny idea or a good idea, but it horribly backfired.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't ruin the episode for me, let alone the whole show, but I think it was in poor taste.
I'm not 100% convinced that they're not going to go back on that anyway.
Now, that's what I said. If they try to fuck with it a little bit, then I'll, you know, even if it's that wasn't our original plan, but we're going to go ahead and fix it because we realized that we were fucking dumbasses. We're going to go through and turn this into something. Okay.
Yeah. Like, I would not be surprised if Mr. Boner was a identity that Agatha made up.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, because, yeah, Agatha had him under her control, but he still seemed to have that super speed power, which could be something he already had, and just Agatha put him under her control. That's a lot of speculation and a lot of fan theory going on there. But
now I will say this, as per, you know what, let's just go Merriam-Webster. As per Merriam-Webster, the definition of boner. You know what? We're going to go with the first one because it's funny, and then the second one, which was my point. The first one that bones.
Okay, all right.
The second one, a clumsy or stupid mistake.
Right.
Now, being someone who has read a lot of old comics and knows what a good solid dick is, I also knew what a boner was. And I was like, did you guys do this shit on purpose?
They had to have. I mean, like
they even named him also, Boner on purpose.
It's also a reference to oh my god, what's the show where the character's best friend's name is Boner?
Oh, yeah. Growing Pains.
Growing Pains. That's it. So it's obviously also a Growing Pains reference. Mm-hmm. Which in Growing Pains, you can't tell me they didn't name that character Boner because of that second definition you just read.
Well, I mean, his name was like long, and they shortened it to Boner.
I'm not even going to give you that one. I'm not gonna. Nope.
I mean, I wasn't.
Not even.
I wasn't. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I wasn't trying, but okay.
All right. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah. His name is Richard Milhouse Stabone, and they just called him Boner. So it wasn't like his real name was Boner.
And Dick was right there.
Yeah. Yes. Right.
Yep.
Dick was right there. And they went with Boner.
Dick Boner.
Dick Boner.
God damn it.
So
this is gonna be that episode, isn't it?
Yeah.
That guy's dead.
Sorry, you just sounded so gleeful.
That's
Ray.
Aw, just like aw.
A man died.
Just cut me out laughing at the dead people.
Oh no, that's staying in. Even us talking about it staying in is staying in.
Oh man.
Hey, you know that Ray guy? Is he okay? Nah, he's fucking awful.
King's tongue over here laughing at the dead.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a fun way to go either. All right. Sorry for your loss, Koenig family.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you're proud of yourself, Ray. Oh, his name is Dick Boner in a show called Growing Pains.
Yes, Baron.
Yep.
Thanks for getting back on the bus with us.
Well, my boners don't hurt, so I don't. I guess it just kind of like went over my head.
I hate it.
So MCU.
Yeah. So pros and cons. I gotta say, love the fact that the Visions had a kind of intellectual battle.
Yeah.
With one another. Yet they still went for the CGI robot laser beam fight anyway.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I'm here for it.
You know, a little bit of good, a little bit of bad. You know, and that ending, was I the only person who thought that ending felt more than a little bit rushed?
Oh, no. Yeah, it felt that way as well to me. But
I think it's because they had to like stop shooting on it or something like that. Like they had to rush the
yeah, there was a lot there was a lot of COVID related stuff that they had to fuck with.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? They wanted to do reshoots, but a lot of the actors couldn't come back.
Right.
So they had to be like, oh, well, we got to work with what we got. So, yeah. Gotcha. So, yeah, I would suppose, yeah, there were some aspects that were rushed, but I think while noticeable, I think that they did an okay job covering it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I still loved it. I mean, but as like most things that we talk about this season, you know, if you love a thing that much, I can't just tell you I love it over and over again. We got to come up with something to talk about. So
that's true. You know who I'm really surprised about, and I shouldn't be, was Catherine Hahn. She was one of the best parts about that show. And I didn't know that she was Octavia Octopus in the Spider-Verse.
I didn't know that until everybody started pointing it out. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either.
Yeah.
Until right now. So thanks.
Until you were today years old.
Yep. That's the thing that some people say.
It's me. I'm some people.
You sure are.
Never heard that so condescendingly.
But yeah, I think her performance had a lot of levels to it. She was the most believable performance in each of the past decade shows. Like, she's the one who felt most like she was from one of those shows from those decades.
And I
which
think
obviously is intentional.
Yeah. I think a lot of that comes from I'm pretty sure she was on Saturday Night Live, wasn't she? I feel like she was.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I think
at the same time as Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler.
Yeah, so she was in my favorite alum.
Yeah.
So yeah, that probably her being able to just do sketches like that, it probably helped a lot in this. But I mean, her again, I'm used to seeing her in comedy and stuff. Seeing her dramatic range was really impressive to me.
Right.
Absolutely.
I liked the weird commercials. The first 3 episodes, the little insert commercials, those were
First 3.
Okay. The commercials give me a lot of questions.
Okay.
So question 1.
Okay.
Was Wanda the one broadcasting the show?
Yes.
Question 2. If Wanda was broadcasting the show, was she also the one inserting the commercials?
Yes.
But if that's the case, I feel like there was some symbolism and things there. Like if the commercials meant what people said they meant, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for Wanda to have been broadcasting them. At least not at the time she would have been broadcasting them. So, I don't know if I just need to, shut up and go, hey, it's a show. Not everything has to make sense. But...
No, I get what you're saying. But I will also note that there is a lot of time dilation that is kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Because, is what we are seeing, is that the only thing that the sword agents were seeing? Because if that was the case, then, it would have been just a few hours of a day. It wouldn't have been as long as they were watching. So I would suspect that the sword agents saw more than what we did.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I would also suspect that there were probably more commercials that we even missed.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of the commercial stuff was Wanda's subconscious. She probably had suspicions.
Mm-hmm.
She probably had, the toaster and the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably just one of her suspicions with that. And so, and with the Yo Magic Gogurt stuff, it was she probably felt somebody feeding on her magic.
Right.
But also, I think that, especially in the case of the Nexus commercial, and I do think that in the case of the Yo Magic Gogurt stuff, I think that was just some meta nods to the people watching.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was necessarily supposed to mean anything. I think it was just, little hints.
It makes more sense that way.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys agree.
All right. So after WandaVision, now that WandaVision has left a Marvel-sized hole in our viewing patterns, now we've got Falcon and Winter Soldier.
It's okay.
We've gotten one episode.
I mean, I wasn't just gushing about this before we started talking.
Oh, hold on. Actually, hold on. Before we move on, Photon, just introduced in the middle of WandaVision.
I would like to point out that Miss Monica Rambeau is actually my Captain Marvel. So, She is Monica was who was wearing the mantle when Captain Marvel was introduced to me first.
Nice.
So like this Carol Danvers person, I don't know who she is. She's the power battery that Rogue got her powers from.
Right.
Like legit, I thought that she was just some extra character that they threw in because they wanted to give Rogue an origin story. That's all. Seriously. Because I had Captain Marvel. That's who this was. That's who Monica Rambeau was. So who the fuck is this bitch? I don't know who this is. Trainer.
I was really sad about Maria dying.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had just rewatched Captain Marvel. Like the week before I watched that episode, and like it was just, I was like, no, Maria, you were just alive.
Yeah, that was pretty sucky. I mean, especially like if you put your like, I mean, I know I'm not alone when I do this, but sometimes I'll put myself in the situations of the show just to be like, how would I feel? How would I feel during this? And it's like,
the answer is bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, okay, so I just closed my eyes for 5 seconds, 5 years, and then I wake up and everything's different. My mom's dead.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. I essentially lost my job. It's like, what?
I feel like that's one of the reasons that she tried so hard to get to Wanda. I mean, like everything else in her life had fallen apart. Like, you know, you can't let this thing go too.
Well, on top of that, you know that. Well, I don't think she knew what was going on at first, but like when she went back in with that rover, definitely. But I also think that she did her research and she knew what Wanda was going through because she was going through that. And I would like to think that she wasn't necessarily doing this out of a sense of, you know, I can't lose this job too. You know, I don't want to lose my position in Sword. I really think that she's like, you know what, I'm a human being and this human being is hurting. And if I don't get in there and help this human being.
Right. That's more what I was trying to she could let Wanda go too. Like knowing going through. Yeah. I mean, like, not to mention, I mean, you have that wonderful line from Vision. What is grief if not love persevering?
Yeah, he kind of fucked up the world with that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Damn.
And talk about, like, first of all, the whole show is basically that. But like there was that perfect moment where like she would not let go and she was like, I'm getting through that hex, rover or not. And tell me that's not love persevering right there. Love for another human being, if nothing else.
Right.
And she got a really cool power set out of it.
Now, but here's the question, and I only bring this up because again I watch a lot of theory videos, and again, you know, I will toss it out. Eric Voss from New Rock Stars has been a favorite of mine to watch when it comes to theories, but he pointed out, like, one, in that hospital, she shoulder checked that guy hard, like dropped him. Now, she's in the military. This guy didn't see her coming. Okay, I get it. I could totally see someone getting shoulder checked, getting fucking dropped from something like that. But he also pointed out that before she went in after the rover, she ripped the lid off of that rover.
Yeah.
When she was getting out of that thing, she ripped the entire lid off. So it was like she already had her powers before she went in there like that.
I don't know if she had all of them. Perhaps the fact that she had, like, perhaps the fact that was somewhat superhuman made it so she could actually absorb all that extra dimensional energy. Because I believe in the comic books, that's how she gets her powers anyway. She absorbs a bunch of extra dimensional energy, and like, boom, now you have superpowers.
That seems to be the Marvel way to go.
So perhaps, like, just her being extra, like, just a little bit stronger than your average human being, made it so she could withstand absorbing all those extra dimensional powers. And
kind of like Star-Lord holding the soldier.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
It was the power one, actually, but yeah, it was one of the.
See, that's what I was panicking about, and you were like, "Yeah, absolutely," and I was like, "Is that?"
Well,
right?
when you said Soul Gem, like immediately my mind went Infinity Stone is what you're talking about. It was like Stone, but
that's the word I was actually looking for, but it wasn't coming to me.
But it was the power one that he held on to.
Yes.
Well, it's funny too because like Wanda got her powers from the Mind Stone.
Right.
Let's just say that. But she is very clearly almost the Reality Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, her powers are red. She alters reality. She's essentially the Reality Stone.
I think it's another one of those things where Wanda definitely was definitely enhanced. You know what I mean? Just like her brother,
Right.
and just having a piece of the Mind Stone, like a little, like I think the Mind Stone just boosted it. It's what took her from being a witch to the prophesied Scarlet Witch.
Right.
Well, the argument's being made though that she was doing hex magic as a child.
Yeah.
So I think that this is where they're going to get into her connection to Mephisto and Chthon. Guys, all you YouTubers listening right now, it's Chthon. Chthon.
How are they saying it?
Oh my God, Ray.
Every way under the sun other than
Every way.
that.
It's literally... How?
Chthon?
No.
Captain.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No. That's illegal.
That's illegal. I did call the cops on one of them, and the cops told me to stop.
Did you get a
They said this is not. They said this is not how you swat people.
Yeah, right. It's like, look, we don't want you to swat people, but this isn't how you do it anyways. So, but yeah, man, they are all over the place.
That's awful.
And it's and I will say that Thon is also okay because you have Cthulhu, right?
Right.
But also another appropriate way to pronounce Cthulhu is Thulu. So
yeah.
So I would have let that pass, but it's Chthon, guys. It's Chthon.
Also, the nice little connection there at the end where we saw Wanda astral projecting in order to study the book. Nice little throwback to Doctor Strange learning how to do the same thing. And the fact that, I don't know if this was intentional or anything like that, but the fact that one of the books was missing from the library in Doctor Strange, and Agatha having that book, like, I have no idea if that was intentional, but if it was, holy shit. Like, that's
nice. Yeah. So what about the first natural born mutants in the Marvel MCU?
What are we referring to here?
Billy and Tommy?
Here's the thing about natural born. I'm not sure if born of someone's imagination can count as natural born.
Look, Rick. When a mommy and android love each other very much.
And the mommy's also full of unstable magic.
A mommy will spontaneously grow 2 babies in her wombie.
In a ridiculously fast gestation period.
Ray, I said wombie.
Yeah, I didn't want it, thanks.
Yeah, no, you asked though. You just
and wombie apparently is good. Just saying. And
they both presumably came out of her hoo-ha. That is natural.
I think that's debatable. Unless you're going to guild decree this, I think that's debatable.
No.
Guild decree. Billy and Tommy were natural born babies.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I was like, no, don't say it. And then you said it.
Who handed me this evil?
They were also naturally wiped off the face of this planet. So, I mean...
That's true. Hey, you know the old saying, I brought you into this world, I can take you out.
Yeah?
That's what your mom meant when she said that, kids. Just letting you know.
She's just letting you know she can collapse that hex at any time.
Yeah. If any of you out there are wondering and have any kind of disorder that makes you question the natural reality of things, go ahead and stop listening now. You gone? Good. If you're still listening,
our entire audience.
If you're still listening, your mother is controlling a hex around your world. All she has to do is drop it and you're gone. Okay, you can come back now.
Oh my God. Know our viewership.
all you non-neurotypicals got earmuffs.
Sorry, let me just
Get on out of here.
All right, there goes our entire viewership, all of our members, and both the guild masters. It's just silent.
You said earmuffs. All I can think of is Ray earmuffs, and he goes, the earplugs are still in.
I still hear everything.
We should not have drank so much before this.
You're absolutely right. Okay, then. Okay, now I think we're done with WandaVision, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. I think we hit on everything.
Falcon and Winter Soldier. How do you make me cry? Episode 1. How do you?
It was rude, right? Like
one could say, the
audacity.
Like, okay.
I wasn't happy about that.
I'm workshopping the theme music, so just bear with
me. Take it from a veteran, okay?
When we did
hanging out,
that's what that whole episode was about.
So when Bucky was hanging out with the old guy,
yes,
I had assumed it was just because Bucky was old and possibly knew him from like the time he served in the military or whatever.
No, I got it. Go ahead.
But then we see the photo, and I was like, he's trying to make amends? What? And just immediate, waterworks. Just that was just, I was so...
Yeah, that was rough.
I realized immediately as they were walking down the alleyway and he mentioned his son and he was like, and that thing that happened to my son, and I was like, Bucky, you killed this man's son.
Yep. And didn't have to. And didn't have to. Yeah, obviously that man's son was not your target.
But the moment that I started tearing up, the moment that I felt that heat behind my eyes start to build was when Bucky said "Hail Hydra." Because he didn't do that in the Winter Soldier. He didn't actually say it.
Yeah, but I'll forgive him for that. He was being mind controlled.
But I just
sleeper agent and all that.
But the murder thighs were still good. They were just as good.
In full working order.
Yes. We had a great time.
Also, that beginning sequence with the Falcon, I was not expecting them to throw that much money at this TV show.
It
was full on Marvel movie quality.
It
AAA release.
I was sitting there for a second and I was like, man, why does this feel so familiar? And then he jumped out of the plane and I went, holy shit, it's just the beginning of the Winter Soldier. Also, the fact that Henry Jackson is doing the soundtrack is...
And it is...
so good.
It is funny too, because the beginning of the Winter Soldier started with like a mission, jumping out of a plane to fight the Leaper.
To fight Batroc. Yeah. Also, I was like, holy shit, is that Batroc? And I like his purple jacket. I'm liking it.
Yeah. It's pretty tight. I can get closer. So, but yeah, oh my god, yeah, the sequel was. I think they're getting away with it because it's only 6 episodes long.
Yeah, so you can't. They wouldn't have that kind of budget if it was like 12 episodes or something like that. Right? They're essentially just doing an extra long movie.
Yep.
Yes,
but yeah, no, it's great.
I think what it is, it's like they had an idea for a Falcon movie and they had an idea for a Winter Soldier movie, and they just kind of realized that they could get them to run together. And they were like, if we make them run together, this is not going to fit in the runtime of a feature film. And then they went, okay, cool, miniseries.
That's fair.
We've got this Disney Plus thing. Let's do it.
I'm so angry about the fact that they're not just coming out with everything all at once still. I want my instant gratification, damn it.
I was talking to Tiffany about that. I was like, remember when this was like a normal thing? Remember when like we would just watch shows when they came out weekly because that's just how shows. And now like we're so used to just everything coming out at once and just binge watching. And now we can't again. Like now we have to wait weekly again. I'm not built for this anymore.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. It frustrates me like hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
Like when the end of the episode, when the credits started, I was like, what?
Now every week I'm waiting for Falcon and Winter Soldier and The Masked Singer.
You poor person.
Is that just me? Just that's just me. Like Kermit the Frog was the first person unveiled this season.
He was the snail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. They had a
Yes.
They had a puppet.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
As the Masked Singer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He was the snail.
It was very funny. I saw a clip of it on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only
it's
reason
season 5. It's all about game changing. They're changing the game, Baron. They only said it like 18 times during episode 1. It's game changing. We're changing the game. It's terrible television, but I can't not watch it. I can't. I started watching on season 1, and now I just can't not. Like it's like a train wreck, you know. That, and I think it has something to do with my OCD, to where like now that I've started it, I can't not finish it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. It really is. Like I'm not gonna argue that. Like I said, it's terrible television, but like I can't. I just can't. I can't not.
Baron, are you okay? I don't think that was that funny. Maybe it was. I don't know.
Thought my nose was bleeding for a second.
No, I think no.
No, that's just me every time I watch The Masked Singer.
Your brain's slowly leaking out of your nose.
Exactly.
So the Flag Smashers.
Yes.
So they're kicking bitches.
Yep. Right in the face.
Yeah.
And like kicking them like across the yard.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of things.
Strong.
But I want to talk about their symbol.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a character in the Marvel Comics called Flag Smasher.
Mm-hmm.
His symbol is not the symbol of the Flag Smashers in the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if you guys have kept up on the rumors and stuff going into Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Not a bit.
Yeah.
There is a location that they are going to be going to. We've seen it in the previews, but one of the places they're going to is Madripoor.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who operates in Madripoor? Not operates out of Madripoor, but who has a presence in Madripoor?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is it who I'm thinking of, though?
I don't think so.
The Hand.
Yeah, nope, that wasn't. But you're right.
Now think of the Flag Smasher symbol now.
Yep, nope, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I follow. Huh. Shit.
So, my theory Mephisto is running the Flag Smashers. Wow, y'all think you're looking at me serious. I was kidding. That's not real.
I was gonna say,
You
what?
were both like, I don't like it. I'm going to try to debate this right now. No, don't. It was a joke. No, I do think that the hand has something to do with the Flag Smashers, though.
Okay.
Okay.
You may not be wrong.
I don't like
That makes
it,
sense.
but I feel like they're going to make me like it.
I like that we can all agree that we don't like it. Whatever it is, we don't like it.
Now, with the whole Madripoor thing, oh man, people are running rampant with theories on just them saying that they're going to be a Madripoor. Like, up to and including a Wolverine appearance.
Oh, wow. That's a big order, huh?
That is a huge order considering he hasn't been cast yet. Huge. Like, they even, in the previews, they showed a black woman with long white hair, and someone was like, "That's Storm." It's like, that's racist.
Oh.
Did you see a black woman with white hair? You think it's Storm? Let's settle down, guy.
Just got very excited, I guess.
She too has not been cast, so let's just settle.
Yeah.
Right.
Now there's been rumors of Daredevil only because of the hand. So, what else were they talking about? Omega Red. Omega Red was another one they were talking about.
Isn't he in the upcoming
Also
Black
rumored.
Widow movie?
Also rumored.
Okay,
Not confirmed, but rumored.
gotcha.
So yeah, people are going crazy with this.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, we've only one episode in. There's too many different ways it could go to say definitively like this is it, right?
Yeah.
But definitely some enhanced stuff going on in the Flag Smashers. Definitely maybe some super soldier stuff or some some mutant stuff.
I mean, no. Okay, there's definitely super soldier stuff going on.
Yeah.
You watch the end credits. End credits. On one of the end credit scenes, you can see a vial of the super soldier serum, and above that it says the Power Broker is watching, and the Power Broker is another Marvel villain. Had a lot to do with Captain America and stuff.
So, did you guys pay attention to the other names listed in Bucky's book?
No.
I saw Zemo.
I saw Zemo, and I'm like, what is he going to do? Zemo's theoretically in prison, right? So
I would love to see that meeting, yeah.
Like, how are you gonna do this, guy? Because ow.
I would like to think too that he's still putting names in that book, and his therapist is the last name.
Oh. Okay, so
because he knows he's putting her through hell, so he's like at the very end, he's going, "Oh, by the way, you're part of my."
I love that he just flat out, he was like, "You're a terrible shrink."
I like how she said, "Give me your phone," and he didn't even hesitate. He's just like, "Here you go."
He was like pouty about it, but yeah.
I will say once again, speaking as a veteran, if you go to see a military a therapist, that's not far from the truth. Oof. That is very much what they are like.
I apologize.
I would like to think though that these shrinks that are dealing with veterans, especially ones that are dealing with PTSD and various other kind of ailments that one can come back from.
Right.
I'd like to think that their level of training is corresponding to that. Especially that they're dealing with veterans.
Right.
They know, those therapists know what level of gruffness or forwardness that they have to deal with,
right,
to be able to get through them. Because if they were kind of like being kind of passive aggressive and soft about it, they may not trust them. But if they come at them like another military person, then they
exactly that.
Yeah,
exactly that.
So So I wonder how much research they put into that. Like if they actually looked into how therapists are with who deal with PTSD and who deal with those things that, hey, this is what our training involves.
Right.
Right.
So, I mean, I wouldn't put it past them, to be very honest. They
It would be difficult for them to research that, and they've researched things that are much more difficult to find out than that.
Yeah.
So,
yep. Yeah, they've definitely put
all we have to do is talk to everybody on the crew. Be like, here's a veteran. Anybody? Okay, have you seen a therapist while you were in the military? Okay, what was that like?
Yep.
Right.
I mean, no matter who you are, throw a rock and you'll hit a veteran who's been in therapy.
That's not good. Why would you do that?
Rick, have you been hit with the rock?
More than once. I'm just trying to find a veteran who's been to therapy. I'm like, well, you don't have to throw the rock. Jesus.
Right. Just if Rick just gets hit with a random rock, someone walks up. Do you need therapy? What kind of fucked up reasoning is going on right now?
Yes.
I mean,
do you?
Right. Yes, but
Counter argument.
Almost all the time, but could you not throw the rock?
And again, rude.
Sure, but you don't see me going around assaulting people about it.
Do you need therapy? It's actually the fucking therapist throwing a rock because they need some quiet.
All right, last thing, because this is wild speculation, but do you think we'll see Frank Simpson during this series?
Who?
He was a supervillain, Frank Simpson, also known as Nuke.
Oh, wait, wasn't he in?
Yes.
It was one of the TV shows.
Yep. It wasn't Daredevil though.
Was it
Jessica
Punisher?
Jones?
Was it? It was Jessica Jones.
It was Jessica
Yes,
Jones.
it was.
Yeah.
He was taking the pills.
Yeah.
If we do, that's going to be a big fucking deal.
Yes.
Right.
Because
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Will they?
I
use
could
the same
see
actor?
it.
I don't know. I don't think they'll use the same actor though.
I don't know.
Ooh, it's a good question though. You know who I am excited about seeing though?
Ooh.
Isaiah Bradley
Yeah.
and his grandson. I think it's going to be cool to see Isaiah Bradley in this because while his comics origin is pretty cool, I think they're really going to go hard on it in this. Like I
hope so.
Yeah, I can almost guarantee that he's going to be like a Vietnam vet. And they're going to touch on I bet they won't touch on it. They're going to dive right into the fucked up experimentation that the U.S. government did on African American soldiers.
Right.
Which I guarantee is where all this is coming from, where all this super soldier serum is coming from. Which I'm assuming is what the Flag Smashers are rolling hard in.
Right.
So,
I mean, far be it from me, because I am not the right person to comment on it, but I think it's doing a really good job of portraying some institutionalized racism that a lot of people are having to deal with the Falcon going to try to get that loan.
Oh, yeah.
With them telling him that turning in the shield was the right move, just to turn around and hand it to a non-person of color, Captain America. I'm not the right person to comment on it. You know what I mean? But we don't have someone on the cast available right this second to be the right person to comment on it, so I'm at least going to bring it up.
So can I point out that the guy playing the new Captain America, Mr. Johnny Walker, did you know that's Kurt Russell's son?
No.
I could see it. That makes sense. Yeah.
That
okay.
blew me away. Also, any of you guys listening out there, leave that man alone. He's playing a character.
Yeah. Come on.
Are people being mean to him?
Yes, they are.
That's awful.
They are. Yes, it's horrible. It's like, leave leave these actors alone. All you people going after these actors because they're playing a character that's doing something you hate. Fuck off. Grow up. Quit. Be real.
First of all, if you're having that kind of reaction in your gut, like, good, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, you're not supposed to like these characters, but understand it's a character. Like, you know, it is not the actor's fault that that character is a bad person. I mean, bad people have to exist for the good people to go against. Someone has to play them. Like,
and I would like to point out that this character is being set up for a hell of a redemption arc.
Yeah.
A hell of a redemption arc. Because you know this guy doesn't know what the fuck's going on at all.
Not a bit. You know.
Mm-mm.
He probably doesn't know that, you know, Sam was given this shield. He probably doesn't know that, you know, Sam was talked into giving up the shield. He doesn't know any of this shit. He probably was just told, hey, we've got this shield. Why don't you use it?
Mm-hmm.
He does, and he got pumped up full of super soldier serum.
Right.
So, yeah, and he's going to find out slowly. He's probably going to do some shit we don't like probably shoot a motherfucker in the head.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's got the gun on the side.
Yeah. I mean, Steve shot people too sometimes.
Yeah, but they were Nazis.
They were Nazis.
So what?
But what about Batroque's people?
The what people?
Batroque's people from the beginning of.
Did he shoot them?
He shot a couple of them. He also knifed a couple of them.
Did he though? Did he do it blatantly enough for me to be able to not ignore it?
Was it so blatant that I couldn't turn a blind eye?
I'm just saying that maybe that's not the line to draw.
It depends on who he shoots in the head. Let's just put it that way.
Yes, okay, I will allow that.
In the head.
Like a Nazi, maybe?
I mean, if it's a Nazi, then
that's fine.
Awesome.
If anything, that makes me be like, oh shit, maybe he is the new Steve.
I actually kind of feel like I always feel like Marvel should just start a precedent of just shooting a Nazi in the head every show and movie. Like, I mean, in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah. Let's start a petition.
It's a strong petition.
It'd be funny too. It's like they do it and like they film it like with actors and everything like that, and then it's like that's not what we were talking about.
Try again.
Here, borrow my gun.
Take two and action.
And borrow my Nazi. It's just a tied up guy. There you go.
Borrow my Nazi.
I found him fair and square. He's mine.
Do you need me to do it? I'll throw on a super.
To be fair, the only thing I have is Batman, so I hope you can maybe do something with that.
Or I'm letting you borrow my gun and my Nazi. Maybe you let me borrow one of your superhero masks.
Yeah, I know you got one. I'll even dress up like the Wizard. I don't care.
All right, let's start to talk upcoming.
Okay.
So
Loki.
Ooh, Loki. Oh, I cannot wait for Loki.
Yeah, okay, Loki's June 11th.
Yep.
Loki's June 11th. We know a bit. I mean, we know the TWA is involved.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Which we know a little bit about the TWA, but like also knowing Marvel, everything we know about the TWA could be mostly wrong. Yeah. And it could be their own version of the TWA that does something similar but isn't the same. Also, this is the first project I've seen that Loki's been in where Tom Hiddleston is not the actor I'm most excited about.
Really?
Because we got Owen Wilson, baby.
Yeah, no, I assumed, but okay.
Wow, we got Owen Wilson.
The audacity.
I'm a big fan of Owen Wilson. Okay, like I just am. Like it's just I have nothing to back it up. Just I like Owen Wilson.
I am going to put in my Mephisto level theory.
Okay.
All right. So in the previews, you see him in different areas, different times, and stuff like that. And one of them, you see him in an area, doesn't show a lot, but he's moving somebody, like he's like covering them up. Something's happening, right?
Right.
It looks like maybe it's a little girl, but it also looks like she's in a toga. Okay.
Okay.
But on the wall behind him, you can see the Roman numerals 79.
Okay.
Okay. What happened in the Roman world in the year 79?
Oh.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Right? Vesuvius.
Yeah.
But when you think Vesuvius, you automatically think Pompeii, right?
Right.
There was another city that got wiped.
Right.
Herculaneum.
Okay.
Do you know who that's named after?
Hercules.
Who is in the Marvel comics. And
Yes.
I think that this is where he makes his appearance.
I mean, I
And
honestly,
he's played by Owen Wilson.
And he's played by Owen. Damn it.
you had me, and then
Owen Wilson. That's
it's somewhere.
Oh man!
Wow.
Yeah.
I
know.
was really strong, guys. Wow. All right. So backing up.
Okay, backing up.
May 7th. You know, since May is before June, we've got Black Widow.
Right.
Right.
We know quite a bit about Black Widow, and I've seen a lot of fan theories. Taskmaster's going to be in it, which Taskmaster, amazing villain. Can't wait to see him hit the big screen.
I don't know if he's a villain. He's just a businessman. He's a business.
He's a guy.
He's a SHIELD agent, for God's sake.
Do we have anything else we want to say about Black Widow?
Yeah, really, there's been I'm excited to see it. I mean, good Lord, this Scarlett Johansson's really been put through the ringer in the MCU. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, just screwed over. And really, after all this fucking Joss Whedon shit has come out, it kind of makes me wonder, how much of that was him doing his bullshit.
Yeah.
But God, yeah.
But the relaunch of Marvel in the theaters is put squarely on the shoulders of Black Widow and Scarlett Johansson, and it's got to be good. It's got to be. It's essentially. I know we've gotten WandaVision, and I know we've got Falcon and Winter Soldier, but let's be real. Black Widow is the launch of Phase 4.
Yeah. I really think
that's going to set the tone.
And I will say this: I think we will see the return of Black Widow to the main timeline.
Okay. I can see it.
Yep. I chose my words carefully on that one.
I saw that, yeah.
I think I have a 75% chance now to be right.
All right. Then July 9th, we've got Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
I'm less excited about that.
Right.
Does it mean I'm not excited?
I mean, it's like you've said 100 times before. You weren't excited about Guardians of the Galaxy, and then they pulled it out, and you were like, wow, that was amazing.
Yep.
So,
yep. I'll watch it and I'll love it. I know it. It's just how it is. The mouse asked me why I'm short and curlies. I can't deny that.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Go watch it.
Okay. November 5th, we've got The Eternals.
I'm literally getting less and less excited everything he says.
Well, here's the thing. I think we're going to get a lot of lead up from each individual thing in movie. Like, I think stuff we see in Loki and stuff we see in Black Widow and stuff we see in the movies before it will make us more excited about these upcoming movies.
Okay, I'll tell you I'm sorry, Ray.
No, go ahead.
My main thing about the Eternals is the mutants. I really think that this is going to be the one where they start really pumping the concept of mutant.
Yeah.
Also Tiny Thanos. I think we're going to get a Tiny Thanos.
Okay.
All right.
But it's like a baby body, but his head is still Thanos size.
No. No. It was okay, and then it wasn't.
Oh.
No. Why did you make me do that with my brain? 0 of 10. I'm gonna give you a bad Yelp review. That's what I'm gonna do.
and when he cries, it's still regular Josh Brolin voice.
No, it got worse. Stop this.
Whatever you do, don't think about the tiny Thanos with the regular size head. Crap.
Good times.
Then December 17th, we've got Spider-Man No Way Home.
Okay, I am fucking erect for that movie, let me tell you. I cannot. I mean, straight fucking dick boner. I am ready for this movie. I am having growing pains for this movie, let me tell you.
I mean, I can't disagree. I've said it before. Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel superhero, and one of my favorite things about it is just the Spider-Verse in general, and like, you know, going from.
And we're getting Miles.
Yeah.
We're getting Miles. There, you know, no one's talked about it, but I think that they're leaking Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield on purpose. I think they're letting that out there for people to be like, "Oh, we're losing our fucking minds," not even realizing that they're like, "Okay, what kind of?" Yeah, it's like we went ahead and secret cast Miles Morales, and we're going to sneak him in this bitch, and he's going to disappear, and it's going to be great.
And as I've stated before, he is my favorite Spider-Man.
He is definitely, he's not my favorite, but he's amazing, and I love him.
Yeah. And do you think we'll get Donald Glover back as the Prowler?
Yeah.
God, I hope so.
Totally.
That'd be fucking amazing.
I mean, put Donald Glover in everything. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Honestly. I just started watching a little bit of Atlanta, and that's some weird shit. So weird. It's good. But
yeah,
we're filming in Atlanta, so he's already down there. You know, if they're filming Atlanta in Atlanta, which I'm assuming they are, it looks very warm there.
Yes. Sure.
That's the only thing I know about Atlanta is that it's warm.
Oh.
Wait.
Okay.
Also, that Dragon Con happens there, and that Adult Swim is down there.
Okay, that's 3 things. That's a good start.
It is 3 things. I know 3 whole things.
I don't know why this is like. This is just me being condescending to you. I don't know why.
I am totally willing to roll with it.
Just gonna talk to you like you're a child the whole time.
We've got a lot of things that we know about No Way Home to the point where it's almost. I feel like there's no point in speculating about something that we know nothing about, but there's also no point in speculating about something we know too many things about.
What do we capital K know?
We know we
know that Spider-Man's in it.
Yep.
And Spider-Man.
Do we know that? Do we know that?
Spider-Man.
Do we know that?
Yeah. Well, we know Tobey Maguire
we know.
Yeah. And we know Benedict Cumberbatch is in there, which means we know Dr. Strange is in there. And, you know, we got Jamie Foxx back as Electro again. And Alfred Molina back as Doc Ock. And, you know, like, you're looking at me like you're waiting for me to say another name.
I was like, this is gonna be one I don't know. This is gonna be great. Oh.
No, I'm sorry.
But there are rumors circulating.
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe.
Oh, that'd be neat.
That would be neat.
J.K. Simmons has signed too, I believe.
Well, I mean, we saw him at.
That doesn't mean he's gonna be back for another one, but
yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all.
I do love the twist they did on his character instead of the newspaper guy.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. That's what they're called, right? That's their official title.
The newspaper guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
All right, next up on my list here, with no official release date, it just gives me the year of 2021. We've got the What If series.
Right.
Yeah.
Which we discussed a little bit earlier.
Including the Peggy Carter Captain America. What?
I'll tell you, after 2020, never mind. There's a joke in there that's way too adult for, I think, this cast, but probably a little degrading to her name. But after 2020, I like Peggy Carter a lot more. Things got trendy.
Yeah.
And she just sounds way cooler now. Just saying.
And we're going to get a little bit of...
Yes? Can I help you?
Wow!
Yeah, no.
Wow! That was complete just fucking scorn. I got scorn on that one. Wow! Let's go back to Loki and wow!
Wow. We're trying not to reward this behavior.
Yeah, we're trying really hard.
So let me propose something about this show.
Okay.
What if it actually came out in 2022?
Then I would be sad.
I'd still watch it. I mean,
I just wanted to ask a question in What If form.
So here's something really cool that I didn't know until I looked up this list. We're getting Chadwick Boseman. He did some voice work.
Yep.
And for the episode, What If T'Challa became Star-Lord?
Yep.
And my heart.
Yep, it's his last Marvel thing.
We're just gonna cry really hard, all of us.
Yep.
Yes. I honestly thought we were done. Like, I honestly thought we weren't going to get anything else. And I love it.
Yep.
I love it.
It's crazy. I'm like, that's been heavy on my mind. That's like been the only thing I could fucking think about is that. Also the bullshit Marvel Zombies. I fucking hate Marvel Zombies.
I mean, has that been confirmed, or are you just 100% convinced it's going to happen?
I've seen Marvel Zombies. Bucky is fighting zombie Captain America in the previews.
In the previews? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
I'm excited about Marvel Zombies, okay?
You can be. That's fine. I love that you're excited for it. I am perfectly happy for you to be super wrong. Hey, I'm bringing the audacity back. All right,
bring it back. Bringing the audacity back. All right,
I need to hire a musician to give me some wakacha wakacha.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sure we can find some royalty-free wakacha wakacha again.
Nice. That should be my psychic's name, wakacha wakacha.
That's awful.
Audacity Joe's and wakacha wakacha.
That sounds bad, guys.
Only if you let your mind go there. All right.
Go where?
Okay. Only
He's a guitar noise.
He's just a bassist, guys. That's all he is. Like, he just
Is that a bass noise? That's a guitar noise.
Yeah, but that's why
that's not a bass noise.
Yeah, I know, but that's the point. Is like, he's a bassist named Wakacha Wakacha. He doesn't actually play the Wakacha Wakacha sound.
All right.
You know, it's a whole thing.
That makes sense.
Okay, I'll allow it.
But anyway, also in 2021, Hawkeye, the series.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, that would be neat.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
That'll be fun, I think.
I almost feel like they're giving us Hawkeye just because
they're writing him out.
I feel like they were just like every other original member of the Avengers got the movie. Like, where's Hawkeye's thing? And it's like
they're writing him out.
Not saying it won't be awesome, but like I
just want Pizza Dog. That's all I'm here for.
Watch. This will be the series that Deadpool shows up in.
Oh, that would be funny.
Please.
Him and Hawkeye work really well together.
He either needs to be in that or he needs to show up in No Way Home.
Yeah.
Or Multiverse of Madness. Oh, wait, we didn't even talk about Multiverse of Madness.
I haven't gotten to it yet.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
I'm going by release date here.
That's fair.
Also, late 2021, we've got the Miss Marvel series.
Yeah, I'm excited about that too.
Yep.
I hope that they talk about Inhumans in that one. You know what?
The thing I see here is that it says the series will introduce the popular teen Inhuman to the MCU.
Nice.
Yeah.
So they may touch on Inhumans in the Eternals then.
Right. Next, March 25th, 2022, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Yep. I'm excited for that one. Yeah.
I would love to see Tobey Maguire pop up in that.
Yeah, okay.
Also, who's Bruce Campbell going to be? Call it now.
Oh, God. You're going to make me call it now?
You know who I think it should be? They should just fucking lean into it and actually bring him out as a multiverse version of Mysterio.
Yeah, I mean, he was Mysterio in the Raimi trilogy.
They behind the scenes kind of said, "Wouldn't that be cool?"
I mean, Raimi basically just said, "Yes, it's confirmed." Like canon, he was Mysterio. So yes, I think that'd be cool. I mean, if they're doing the multiverse thing and they're already saying this is this character and this character, there's no reason it couldn't be.
Right. You know what would be cool, though, is if they did that whole Multiverse of Madness, did the whole big smash together, they left Jake Gyllenhaal dead, but then brought over Bruce Campbell to take over the new mantle of fucking Mysterio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only because I want to see Bruce Campbell work as much as humanly possible.
Right.
Not to mention, the whole thing when they introduced Mysterio was they were trying to introduce, the multiverse.
Yes.
So, to have the multiverse actually be a real thing by bringing in Mysterio would be just a really cool way to tie it back to what it was before.
You know what else would be a really funny thing for them to do? Have Bruce Campbell play Bruce Campbell.
Yes.
And then have him die.
You know what, screw it, just bring him in as Ash.
Well, that'd be funny
if we get Marvel zombies, they're just deadites anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
Canon, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just bring him in as Ash.
Yeah.
I still like the idea of just him coming in as Bruce Campbell and then getting horribly killed.
Yep.
There's that too.
But then Bruce Campbell in our world just disappears. He drops off the map.
No, I don't like that. Thank you.
He fucking leans into it. He goes pure method, and he's
just goes fucking AWOL. There's a whole big investigation. 50 years down the line, we find him still alive, living in the middle of fucking New Mexico or some shit.
With Elvis, ironically enough.
They're just reliving Bubba Hotep.
Jeez.
Man, why aren't we writing stuff?
Because people don't pay us. That's what it comes down to.
Can you imagine too if that wasn't Bruce's idea? It was Sam's idea. He's like, "Look, Bruce, I'm going to need you to lay low for a little while." What?
And by a little while, I mean at least the next 5 years.
At least. I can't stress that enough. At least.
then you've got Bruce Campbell sightings happening. And every so often, he's just like, Bruce, what did I tell you? There's another 3 years left.
Every time someone spots you, I'm adding 5 years to this. They would totally have that relationship too.
I gave you that Deadite mask for a reason.
Oh God.
Oh shit.
All right. May 6th, 2022. So the next movie to carry on my anniversary tradition with my wife. Thor: Love and Thunder.
Nice.
I'm very excited about that.
Oh my gosh, have you seen Buff Jane Foster?
No, not yet.
Oh,
I'm about to be more excited, aren't I?
Oh my gosh. My gosh.
Christian Bale into the MCU on this one.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. I heard he's playing Batman.
Close.
Yeah, there's no confirmed. You know who I don't want him to be because all the YouTubers are saying it?
Wait, no. According to this, it's been confirmed who he's playing. Maybe my list is wrong.
Is it Gore the God Butcher?
That's what it says here.
Didn't want him to be him so bad.
We also know Vin Diesel let it leak that the Guardians of the Galaxy will make some sort of appearance in Love and Thunder. How could they not?
Yeah, there's also been leaked set footage of actually of Star-Lord looking actually really cool. He's got a new costume kind of deal. Yeah, and I have to say there's some things that Chris Pratt I'm not a fan of.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he is definitely my least favorite Pratt or Chris. He's my least favorite Pratt. He's my least favorite.
He's your least favorite everything.
But I really like the other Chris's a lot, though.
Yeah,
I like Chris Pratt. So it's like Chris. Yeah, you're my least favorite Chris, but look at the other Chris's.
Yeah. Then that's the end of Phase 4, guys.
Really?
Now, that's it. But we have more announced for Phase 5 already.
I thought I told him to shut up, Ray.
You did.
No, but Love and Thunder is the last Phase 4 movie?
I'm just reading the list. Like,
Okay.
maybe they'll change their minds on something. But Phase 5 and beyond, premiere date 2022. We've got the She-Hulk series.
Right, and she's been confirmed, the actress for that.
Mm-hmm.
Even though she tried to outright say that she wasn't it.
Who was it?
Sure.
I can't remember her name.
I'm sure I've got it here on my list somewhere.
Which, fun fact, I actually have...
Maslany.
Yeah. She's been in things.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, was it Dark Mirror? Black Horizon?
Black Mirror.
Dark Horizon.
And she will be playing the Jennifer Walters She-Hulk.
Oh, Google. I look up She-Hulk actress, and it says Ginger Gonzaga. Who the fuck is Ginger Gonzaga?
That sounds like a porn name.
That hurt.
Let's find out. Kids, don't try this at home. Well, you should be ashamed of yourself, Rick. She is not at all. Actually,
I just said sounds like. I just said sounds like.
You know what's funny though is she probably is in She-Hulk. And it's like, well, she is a She-Hulk actress. So shut up, Google. You know what I meant.
Oh yes, Ginger Gonzaga reportedly joined the cast as Jennifer's unnamed best friend.
Oh, wait. I think I had a theory of who that was, and I can't remember who her best friend was. Oh, wait, was it?
Typically in the comics, it's Patsy Walker.
That's it, yes. Oh,
AKA.
that's who I thought she was probably going to be playing.
Mm-hmm.
Who
All right.
also was in Jessica Jones and is going to be recast if this is the case.
Yeah, but in Jessica Jones, she was known as Trish and played by Rachel Taylor.
Yeah, but she was, Patsy was just a nickname that she had. Like, it was a character's name, wasn't it? Patsy?
Was that the character that she had gotten big for playing when she was a kid or whatever?
That's what I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
All right, July 8th, 2022. Black Panther 2.
I mean, it's going to be emotional, but I'm hyped for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They better do it right. There's really only one way they can do this, and they better do it.
Mm-hmm. It's got to be Shuri.
It's got to be Shuri.
Got to be Shuri.
This is the only way they can do it. And like I said, if they don't do that, they've done fucked up.
If they don't do it, we have to throw the whole Marvel out. According
to this, they've reported that she is taking on a larger role, but they haven't actually confirmed that she is the Black Panther.
Yeah, I've seen some YouTubers talking about, they should bring Killmonger back to be the Black Panther. I was like, really? Do you really hate Shuri that much that you want to bring someone back from the quote-unquote dead? Yes, I want that beautiful man beast to come back as well, but he doesn't need to be fucking...
No, he doesn't need to be Black Panther.
He is fucking beautiful, but he doesn't need to be Black Panther.
No.
Bring him back to me. Bring him back to me, fucking Human Torch again. I don't give a fuck.
All right. Release date unconfirmed. This is just a guess. October 7th, 2022. Deadpool 3.
That's awfully optimistic, but I would love it if that happened.
Yeah, I would.
Oh, too. What about the rumor that Ryan Reynolds has been signed to the biggest contract that Marvel has ever signed for somebody?
I had not heard.
I hadn't either.
Yep, I'll look it up. You go ahead and keep doing your thing. I'm going to look it up just so I can cite my sources, because I don't want to just, do the thing.
Well, a couple things we know about Deadpool 3 is that, first of all, it's happening. It's confirmed that it's happening. 2, it will be tied into the MCU. And 3, Feige admitted in February that it is the only rated R film that the studio is developing.
Okay, so according to WeGotThisCovered.com, Marvel reportedly plans to sign Ryan Reynolds to biggest deal in MCU history, and this was just 6 months ago.
I mean, right now, what's their biggest deal?
I'm betting it was Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
but now I will say that they're not saying that it's going to be their most expensive or their most. Right. I think that
Deadpool is just going to pop up everywhere.
Yes, they have him in contract to show up in so many fucking movies that is what constitutes the biggest deal in MCU history.
Right now it's 9 movie deals, which were for Samuel L. Jackson and Sebastian Stan.
Wow. Samuel L. Jackson, yeah. I think everybody kind of sleeps on Samuel L. Jackson. It's like, you don't realize how many movies he's been in, do you?
Oh, yeah. No.
But also, that being said, I think Deadpool, it's going to be just like that, where you don't realize how many movies Samuel L. Jackson is in because he shows up for such a short period of time. And I think that's exactly what we're going to get out of Deadpool if your theory is correct, where he just shows up in random movies for short periods of time.
Right.
And you guys ever seen the fan thing where they said, now that Stan Lee isn't around, they should just have Deadpool throw on a mustache and do all the Stan Lee cameos? Let's hope it's not that. It'd be funny, but
it'd be funny once.
It would be funny once. More than that,
yeah.
And it should be in his own movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like a lot of these reports came out in October of last year. Mm-hmm. And then I'm seeing stuff popping up in January, but it's all referencing those reports in October. Yeah. So. Like, oh yeah, 3 months ago. Okay. Reference that same article, I guess.
All right, November 11th, 2022. We're getting further out here. Captain Marvel 2.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. I hope they do it modern time. Don't fucking do another flashback. Like we don't need a Captain Marvel early 2000s.
No.
I mean, if there were any flashback, it should just be not super far back. It should be like, what other things she was doing out in space, like around the time of Endgame and stuff like that.
She goes further back, and we get Captain Marvel 1984.
Oh God!
No.
Stop.
No? Oh, okay.
We got another guess at a release date, February 17th, 2023. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania.
I'm fucking hyped for that.
Yeah.
Because that's going to have a lot of fucking implications. Especially considering the villain that they've already cast. That guy's an amazing actor, too. On top of that, yeah, this is going to be crazy. Fucking Kang the Conqueror. And I think it's crazy that they've already announced, like, oh yeah, he's going to be in this movie. This actor's going to be in this movie. Oh yeah, he's definitely playing Kang the Conqueror. It's like, but you can... But
I feel like that was like a reveal, which leads me to believe that there's something bigger that they're hiding from us, and that's terrifying.
Yeah, well, you know what? If they haven't come out yet by then, which they won't have, it's got to be the Fantastic Four. It has to.
Yeah.
I still think that my theory of their origin is going to come true. Like, how they it was always them going into space. No, They are going to go into the quantum realm. They're going to be stuck there. And that's what it's going to be. They're going to be stuck there for like 5 years, but they went in there in like the fucking 60s. So to us, it was 5 years. To them, it was 5 years, but to us, it's been 80 years. Right. So,
that would be good. That would be good.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
After that, we got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
I've heard a lot of development in there. I think they lost a lot of momentum because people wanted to be jackholes. I think that series lost a lot of momentum for me, and it's going to take a lot to pick that shit back up.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
But if anybody can pull it off, it's Disney Marvel.
I mean, you're right.
And James Gunn. I've got a lot of faith in James Gunn.
Let's see. Then after that, we've got Blade.
Sure. I'm very quietly hopeful about Blade. Like, I don't even know why. I'm ready for there to be like a really good.
Well, Blade was like one of the first real Marvel movies that I fucking loved.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I really hope that they come in. I hope, as much as I love Wesley Snipes, I hope they leave him out of this. There's been a lot of rumors of him coming in as Blade, and it's like, that makes zero sense.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, if anything, give him a little cameo spot as something.
As not Blade.
Yeah.
Or even a vampire. Don't let him be a vampire. You know what I said that they should do? Let him be Whistler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Give him
But even then, me personally, I think that might even be too big of a role. Like, unless they do something that kills off Whistler pretty early or something like that. Like, maybe just something small, just a little
He's
cameo,
a victim.
Just a little tip of the hat going, yep, you did this. We appreciate that you did this. We're moving on.
Something.
And Deadpool will make some sort of reference about it because, Ryan Reynolds was in Blade 3 and there'll be some sort of reference made about it.
Yeah.
See, we talk about Deadpool again, and I'm really, really wondering what that deal was that he signed. Like, it's eating me up inside.
All the stuff that I found said it has to be at least a 10-picture deal.
What if he's not actually in all the movies? They've signed him to do a Deadpool commentary track to every DVD release.
I'd be so mad. I'd be so mad.
No, I'd be okay with it. No,
I'd watch every single one.
Yeah.
I think it'd be funny his introduction to the MCU. What if?
Yeah.
What if Deadpool was in the MCU?
That would be fun.
And they do that whole episode, and then he just
And then he's like,
It
oh,
is.
hey,
He
oh, look.
He's like, you know what? I actually kind of like it here. And he just walks off screen and like he's in the next Marvel movie. And it's like, how'd he get here? Well, he was in What If. Yeah,
I like it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that should be it.
Yeah, that's good.
November. Oh no, I'm gonna stop saying these dates because they're all speculation. Later in 2023, Fantastic Four.
That sounds right. Ant-Man and the Wasp is coming out in 2022.
No, it's still 2023, but that's early 2023, and this is gonna be late 2023.
I can see that.
Yeah.
If they premiere in early 2023 and then they get their own movie in late 2023.
Does that mean that we would get new Doom?
Yes.
Because I'm down for new Doom.
Uh-huh.
I'm always down for more Doom.
Also, early rumors is that he's going to be in Black Panther 2.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, that'd be a good place to put him. A little bit of political intrigue.
But they're also talking about Namor being in Black Panther 2. And I don't mean either or. I'm talking about both of them are rumored about being in there.
Oh,
Let's
that's
get a little bit of political intrigue. Yeah.
The king is dead, and the vibranium's up for grabs.
Sure, he's gonna have to punch a bunch of people.
Yeah, and that's what it's going to be. I think it's going to start out with Doom being like super political, kind of, maneuvering and stuff like that, and Namor is going to be fucking shit up on the shore, like not even trying to be political. He's just fucking shit up, and then finally. And then finally, they're all going to make their move, and it's going to be one of those Shuri's like, "Oh, I don't know if I can handle this. I don't know if I can handle this." And then she's going to be like, "All right, give me the flower, give me the, give me the Black Panther suit, and I'm about to fuck some shit up."
Right.
She's going to punch Namor right in the face, and he's going to fly back into water, and
yeah, it'll be cool.
And then Doom's going to start out without his mask, but after she's done, he's going to need the mask.
Yeah, that whole
He's
deal.
Gonna fall into a pit, face first into a pit of boiling vibranium or something.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, and that permanently affixes the vibranium to his face, and now that is the mask.
Yeah.
And also with all this magic and shit, I know I'm going back to Doom now, but with all them like getting really hardcore into magic and stuff, I'm really looking forward to them doing Doom right this time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I like the idea of like, you know what, Doom, he's taught himself these things. He knows these things, but he also knows where to get this stuff. So I like the idea of him like getting a bunch of Stark tech and him like retro fitting it and making it his own shit, and like he's got some books from Camartage because he's one of those sorcerers that, you know what I mean, and he's got top magic. And he's like doing all this shit, and now he's like, you know what? All I need is vibranium to make my armor stronger. And he's like, I'm going after this fucking vibranium.
Yeah, good shit.
I believe it.
And you know what? And you know what it's probably going to be is he's doing shit to piss off Namor and blaming it on Wakanda. So Namor's like, "Oh, I'm about to fuck your shit up. I don't care about your vibranium. We're Atlantean. We got better stuff."
Right.
So. He's expecting them to flood out Wakanda, and Dr. Doom's going like, "Okay, just gonna go in here."
He's just gonna march right in, and a bunch of Doom bots just flying out holding vibranium,
which he got from the Sokovia shit. All the Ultron bots.
Yep.
Repurposed.
Which I also think that Doom is going to be Sokovian.
Okay.
But he's going to take over under the pretense of security and safety, and he's going to rename it Latveria instead of Sokovia.
Oh,
that's
okay.
Way. Yeah, okay. You got ideas.
Yeah. Ideas cooking. All right, no. So now we're completely out of the pretense of dates altogether. Like I don't even have years for this stuff, but we got the Moon Knight series.
Right,
I'm excited.
Yep.
It's
I'm not a huge Moon Knight fan, but I do like me some Oscar Isaac, and I'm excited to see this.
When Dracula owes you $20, you'll be glad Moon Knight's around.
That's true.
It's true. I love Moon Knight.
Fucking nerd. He's just confusing me. I mean, I will openly admit that.
Well,
Only
that's
because
I think. Is
well, that I haven't read a lot of his comics, so it's easy for me to be confused.
I mean, even reading all of his comics, I haven't read all of them, but even reading a fair amount of his comics, I think I'm still confused. So,
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
you just gotta kind of vibe with it.
Then we've got the Secret Invasion series.
Ooh, that's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to that one. I think they're gonna mix Secret Invasion with some Secret Avengers too.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Ooh.
that would be good.
Okay. Then we've got the Iron Heart series,
Which they're using Riri Williams for that. They've already cast her and everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's shocking to me because it's not till 2025.
We don't have a year.
Oh, no year yet.
We don't know
TBA.
I think that this is going to be something they work into an earlier phase because they've already cast her.
Like Ironheart shows up just like before her series.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, all right. Okay, I can see that.
Then we've got Armor Wars. Yep.
Ray's laughing because he realizes that the microphones can't pick up my eyes rolling in my head.
It was gorgeous, though. You should have been there. It was really powerful. I thought you were going to get stuck for a second.
Look, now, I haven't read anything off this list verbatim, but this I have to read. Listen to this.
Oh, man.
According to Feige, this series will be Tony Stark's worst fears come to life as bad actors get a hold of some Iron Man tech. Only Colonel James Rhodes, played by Don Cheadle, a.k.a. War Machine, will be in a position to stop them.
I'm sorry? What?
Me too. Me too, Ray. Me too.
Look, I like Don Cheadle. I like War Machine. Could we have done something better for him, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Actors. Wow, we're really pulling a Clayface on this one, huh?
They're led by Trevor. Again, anything to get fucking Ben Kingsley in another movie.
Right, yeah.
Oh, I've got $5 saying Ben Kingsley is in Shang-Chi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We'll definitely get Boner in one of the Iron Man suits.
I hate it.
I mean, we already saw his headshot. We know he's an actor. He's probably not a good one.
I'm gonna be so upset if that's the case. Oh, you know what? He does have to come back. He does have to come back just so Deadpool can see him and be like, oh, Peter.
And he's gonna be like, no, Boner.
Yes.
He just Boner bot all over the place during Armor Wars.
No.
No, but I also think that if that's the case, then Deadpool gets to shoot him too.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Fair?
Also,
Fair deal.
yeah, absolutely. Also, to be filmed concurrently with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, we've got the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special.
Oh, I hope that's real.
It's real.
Is it real?
I'm so happy.
It's real.
Yeah, I think that's the best idea fucking ever.
James Gunn will write and direct a special, which will be filmed concurrently with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
And it's
Can
going.
you imagine?
And you know it's going to get released on Disney Plus.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's going to be so good. And you know what's going to happen too is there's going to be people that are going to get cameos on this fucking thing because it's not going to be canon. So
right, yeah.
They're just going to do whatever the fuck they want, and I cannot wait to see it.
Yeah, I don't. On one hand, I hope it's a fun time, but on the other hand, I hope it's just as much of a train wreck as the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's good. They're going to do that on purpose.
Yeah, and they need to hurry up and do it so that David Hasselhoff can be on it.
Oh God, yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and then Howard the Duck has to be on it.
Yes.
Yes.
How are we all of a sudden now more excited for the fucking holiday special than any other thing that's about to come out?
I
think it's because the possibilities are so high.
Because the possibilities are essentially endless. Yeah.
Sky's the limit.
Fucking Luke Skywalker shows up. They can do it.
They could.
They can do
it. Look, Deadpool starts just like leading people in by the hand. It's like, where am I? Just shut up, Mark. Just like.
No, you know what'd be funny though? It'd be funny is if they did bring Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker onto that show, thus beating out the previous huge Luke Skywalker cameo. Like, you thought that Luke Skywalker cameo was big?
Stop. Just Mark just shows up and taps on Star-Lord's shoulder and just like, heard you were a fan.
Oh, he fucking would be too, wouldn't he?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. Then we have I Am Groot, which is apparently a series of animated shorts featuring Baby Groot.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, literally. That's exactly what was in my head. Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, now we're not even getting titles here. We've got Ryan Coogler's Wakanda Set television series.
Sure.
These are all just going to be sure's.
Yeah. Because I mean, like, what else are they going to be? And that's it. That's all I got. That's the end of my list.
Okay. Good list.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's
it's a lot.
All of the confirmed upcoming Marvel projects.
Okay, I just need for them to give me more Falcon Winter Soldier, like now, right now.
Could you wait a couple days?
No.
Instead of coming out with episode 2, just release the whole series the same day you would release.
Yeah, it's like you thought we were gonna cockblock you again, but actually here you go because we're nice people, but they're not.
You know they've got it all sitting there. Like it's not like they need to.
It's ready.
Yeah, like just.
Well, you can press the button.
I did see that they were still editing that last episode of WandaVision up to like a couple weeks before they released it.
They didn't do that with Falcon and Winter Soldier, though. No way.
Absolutely not.
Oh, is it because Wanda's a woman?
Yes.
I was gonna say no, but okay, I guess.
He leaned into that.
He was just like, yeah.
Don't. How do you not know? No, I'm not.
I'm contacting HR.
We don't have an HR department.
Oh well, fuck.
I am the HR department.
Jesus.
Oh, nice. One of us had to call it, and you just beat me to it.
I need an adult. I am an adult.
All right, so that means you're going to get paid 5 times more than what you are now.
Cool. 5 times 0. Gotcha.
And things are going to get real weird if you get demoted.
Disney.
Start dividing by 0.
That's right.
Disney.
Yes. What about it?
You say it one more time, it appears in your house.
Oh, don't make
Good, because I need them to listen. Disney. You want my money.
You're like, look here, motherfucker.
I know you want my money. I know it. Okay? Here's how you get my money. And I'm going to regret saying this because I feel like if they do this in the future, I'm going to be like, fuck, there goes all my money. You keep releasing these fucking movies on Disney Plus early. You're like, you want to see Mulan? Pay us $30. You want to see Raya and the Last Dragon? Pay us $30. And then later on, it's released for free. Give me Falcon and Winter Soldier all at once. I'll pay you $20 or $30 for that shit.
Jesus, you're willing to fucking pay a $20 fast pass fee on that?
Yes. Now, release the normal ones as you would for everybody else. For everybody else, if you don't feel like paying that $20, then just wait for the weekly episodes to come out. Just wait. They'll all be free. Just wait a few weeks.
Though, I do appreciate calling it the Fast Pass, though.
Yes.
That's what we call our service that does that.
Dude, Disney. Realize how much money they can make?
Yes. I fucking pay it.
Oh, my God.
Pay it. I would buy that. Look, I didn't pay to see Mulan, and I'm not going to pay to see Raya, but I'd pay to see fucking Falcon and Winter Soldier way before it's supposed to come out.
I bet you a ton of people would do that for Mando, too.
Mm-hmm. Yep, all these series that you're releasing weekly, $20 Fast Pass for each one of those series. You got all these Marvel series. We just went down the list. You got all these Marvel series coming out over the next couple of years. Disney, if you're listening, which, if anybody's listening, it's fucking Disney, and it's all the time. Like, I know you're picking me up.
We've said it enough to invoke their name, so.
Yeah, I know you're listening.
You're probably listening.
I'm not even going to say if you want my money, because I know you want my money. Give me the Marvel Fast Pass. Your move, Disney.
Your move. Hell yeah, that'd be sweet.
And with that, Baron, do you want to throw a bow on this one?
On the Fast Pass?
On the episode. As a matter of fact, Guild Decree, Marvel, you need to release the Marvel, Disney Marvel, you need to release the Marvel Fast Pass and you'll get all my money. Guild Decree.
All your money. That's a bad Guild Decree to make, friend.
Yeah, we'll have to hold you to it, Rick. We can't do that.
It's not going to happen. It's okay.
The idea of me holding you down while the mouse rains down, punches into your tummy until it gets all your money is just not desirable to me.
Guild Decree. All right. Guild Decree amended. Guild Decree, if you release the Marvel Fast Pass, I will purchase it.
Hey, there we go.
Okay.
That's good.
That's good. That's better.
Unless it costs all your monies.
They're gonna be like, how much money do you have? And you're gonna be like, I've got like $48 in my savings account, and they're like, it's $48.
I'll probably pay it. Let's
weird. I only have 92 cents. Well, it's gonna cost you 92 cents. Darn.
I'd even pay, like, even if it's not individually per show, if they're like $100, you get them all. Like, I'd probably still buy it.
Like for a year, like a yearly Fast Pass.
Yeah, it's season pass.
Yeah.
Oh man, Jesus Christ, Disney.
I know. I would be, but I know. You know what? No, I need the Star Wars shit on that too. It can't be the Marvel Fast Pass. It has to be the Disney Plus Fast Pass. I get the Star Wars shit too.
I'd buy them separate. Like, I would want them to be same. I would gripe about it. I would complain about it. I'd talk about how they're capitalist pigs who just want, but I'd still fucking buy it.
Wow.
I'd still fucking buy it.
That's heavy.
That is heavy.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot, man.
And that's a Guild Decree. Like, I would still fucking buy it. It's the same one. It's the same decree.
Sorry. I got distracted.
If they release the Fast Pass, regardless of what the Fast Pass is for or how much it costs, they got my money. Like, it's like
unless it's the movies, you don't have any interest in it. If it's
let me be clear. If it's the Marvel movies, I'm gonna do it. I'm not paying $30 to watch fucking Mulan. But if they're like, oh, you want to see Black Widow early? Yeah, here you go. Yes, please, give me.
Wow.
It better include the TV series, so for me, I'm not going to pay. You know what? If they do, hey, we're only doing Black Widow on Disney Plus, and it's going to cost you an extra $30 on top of the now $16 that you're paying, I'm going to be like, well, you can fuck right off of that, Disney. I'm not paying that much to see a movie.
If they do that, if they're like $30 and you can see Black Widow for free, I'll tell you what I'm not going to do. I will not be having a Discord watch party on the Casters Guild Discord channel for my early Black Widow.
Why are you winking at me?
I would never violate that and do a Discord watch party with a shared screen.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
you got
good.
something in your eye?
Yeah, I did. I got it. I got it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's really weird.
All right, now actually wrap up this podcast, Baron. Let's get this done.
Okay. Well, sorry, because of the crisis, we didn't have a lot more to go over, but thankfully, Marvel decided to release an entire TV series and give us an entire lineup for the next couple phases of their releases. Of their everything to talk about and be excited about. And I know that we are excited, and I'm looking forward to doing this again next year when we actually have material to go over.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you very much for tuning in. Ray, if people had liked what you had to say, can they find you anywhere on the internet?
Yeah. Well, where can you find me right now?
I was just expecting you to be like, yeah.
Just leave it at that. No, I'm leaving in. If you're gonna find me, and I'm not there incredibly often, but Lord X Silver on Twitch is where I stream when I stream. And you can also find me through.
You're also on, and he is also on the Casters Guild host list. So if you're watching Casters Guild on Twitch, you'll find Ray there whenever he streams.
Yeah.
So hit us up, castersguild@gmail.com. If you got any ideas for the cast or just have some questions, we'll definitely answer them on air. Find us on all the socials and Twitch and YouTube and all the stuff that we're doing this season. We will see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Let me give you my fast pass.
Ooh.